Shadow, here we go, dude. Another magnet art video, except this one is with Sonic.EXE.
Oh, this one's gonna be crazy. I tried making some of these myself the other day, but I realized my hands are a little bit too big to make little Sonic magnet art.
Yeah, I think our hands are a little bit too big to do these magnet art videos, but you know what? This person that we're about to watch is gonna do a really good job.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Anyways, everybody watch this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's find out what Sonic is talking about. What is this? He had some credit cards there. It must be charging right now.
No, I think he does the credit card looking things because that's why it keeps the magnets from sticking together. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen those other ones do the same thing.
Oh, alright. Okay, so I thought he was like done already, but no, it looks like they're just starting now. They're gonna do each layer over layer over layer.
Wait a minute, hang on. I'm gonna pause it just for a second. It's really cool how it uses those little plastic credit card things in between each of them to make sure that every single magnet section lands on each other perfectly.
Yeah, seriously, that is some excellent technique there. They probably used a lot of denial and error to get this done.
Did you just say denial and error? That doesn't make any sense. Like, whatever. Anyway, this is so cool, man.
Isn't that the saying, denial and error?
No, it's not denial and error. It's called trial and error. It means you have to do things a bunch of different times to make sure you get the right result.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but these eyes are definitely making sense. That was kind of cool how they're revealed right there.
I wonder why he does like the white. Oh, I know, because he has to make it look like they're sunken in a little bit to make them look like eye sockets. So that's why he puts the white on the outside there.
Yeah, and then they make the ears individually and then put it together. I wonder if they made the ears in one long stack and then sliced it in half. I don't know. They did it pretty quick, so I didn't really see what they did.
Dude, Sonic.EXE has a really big nose. I mean, I know that all of us have pretty big noses, you know, because we're hedgehogs and stuff, but that one looked way bigger than I've ever seen.
All right, so now there's a big long string of red ones. Is he gonna roll all these up into a ball?
Ooh, no, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna make this one a gigantic snake. Like, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna make a humongous snake, and it's gonna be crawling out of his eyeballs.
Oh, come on, Sonic. When was the last time you saw Sonic.EXE running around with a giant snake, bro? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of fun to talk about. Like, if you had a big snake coming out of his eyeballs, I mean, you wouldn't really put it past him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know who I wouldn't put it past? I wouldn't put it past Shin Sonic. He's so big, he has room for a giant snake to go around his face.
Dude, I bet you Shin Sonic could have like an anaconda, like a big, huge anaconda coming out of his face. Like, that'd be absolutely terrifying, bro.
Seriously, dude, my anaconda don't want none.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, dude, check this out. I think this is Sonic.EXE's foot.
That is one big foot. I'm telling you, this thing is probably gonna weigh like 20 pounds when he's all done.
It's not gonna weigh 20 pounds, dude. This is I mean, they're just made out of magnets. Not like they're made out of like, I don't know, like weights.
Well, have you weighed these things? Magnets are pretty much weights, bro. They're so heavy.
I like how he does like the silver with the red. Like he's like symbolizing like blood and stuff. Like he doesn't do blood everywhere. It's just sometimes. Like he's got some here, a little bit there, and a little bit on his feet. I think this is really clever.
I think that is pretty clever. One thing you should do is probably remove a few of those blue balls and replace them with some red balls to make it look more like splatter.
Oh, dude, check that out. He's doing the quills way different than he did any of our quills, because we've watched this before with ours, and these quills look like they're like flatter or whatever.
Yeah, they're like more so hanging down than pointed up, kind of like, you know, ours, which are a little bit more firm.
I'm trying to think of which one I like better. Do you like the Sonic.EXE better? Do you like the Shadow one or the Sonic one? Because, I mean, we've seen some really cool magnet art videos.
These are pretty cool. One thing I do like is how she took the time to weather some of those balls on his forehead to make it look like it's like, you know, kind of like older metal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see that now. That's really, really cool. You're right. I didn't even notice that the first time.
Seriously, this person put a lot of effort into this, especially that blood dripping, like you said. That is really cool looking.
I wonder if she's gonna animate it like those other magnet videos that we've seen. You know how they like, when they're finished with it, they like animate it around and like run around the white backdrop and stuff?
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's like magnet stop motion. It's pretty cool. Like, what a great, amazing touch. I wonder if they're gonna do that. You're right.
I'm just glad that like this person is not like having like Sonic.EXE come up out of nowhere and be like, ha, like jump scare me or something like while we're actually watching this, because I don't know if I can handle that right now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. And you know what'd suck? If you tried animating it and then you destroyed it before your video was over, it'd be like all this hard work for nothing.
Oh, dude, look at that. He got absolutely dominated by that gigantic magnet. Take that, Sonic.EXE. That's what you get, bro.
My God, where'd you even get magnets that crazy powerful? That was completely insane. Do you see how he just destroyed and melted like that?
Yeah, that was absolutely insane, dude. The whole like break. Oh, dude. dude, check it out again. This is Metal Sonic and me apparently getting destroyed by this gigantic magnet.
This is a whole bunch of Sonic.EXEs and friends destroyed by magnets.
Now we're gonna see this person make like a blocky version of Sonic.EXE, I think. I think that's what this is. And they're making it perfect with those credit card things.
So you're saying that this is Sonic magnet art in Minecraft, is what you're saying?
Dude, hang on. I want to watch that again. I know they're probably gonna do it again, but this is so satisfying, this whole process right here.
One thing we have to do though is we got to order some new blue balls for these people because it looks like their blue balls are getting a little rough.
Yeah, you're right. They're looking like they're kind of getting a little jagged there. They're not like the paint's coming off them quite a bit.
Seriously, if these videos get trillions and trillions of views, it must be because they use so many different balls, but they need some new ones.
Oh, dude, look at how satisfying that is. I'm sorry, one last time. I promise I won't do this again. I just think that like the connecting and whatever of these magnet balls is just so incredibly satisfying.
Especially the sound of them all just smacking together. It's so satisfying.
Oh, check that out. They're like doing like a weird like flip or something. This has got to be like a magnet like technique that they're using.
These guys are pretty good at like kind of judging how many balls it takes to get there because they line them up perfect and they all are the exact same size.
It's just kind of like Badniks when it comes to running through levels and stuff. It's like all Eggman's got to do is line them up and I'll just keep on knocking them down. You know what I mean? So it's like the same premise.
Do you see how those things transformed when they got next to each other? They almost look like rings, and then when you put them next to each other, they turned into rectangles.
Well, I mean, Shadow, that's just like the process of magnetism. Like, you know, opposites attract, bro. That's kind of like, you know, why we sort of work together because we're like not the same, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Kind of like how you and Amy are kind of like a thing. I totally get it.
I said this and I say it again. I'm going to pause the video right here. Dude, I'm not going to mention this again. Me and Amy are not a thing. We're not dating. We're nothing. I don't know what your deal is and why you keep bringing that up.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, you need to stop and, like, leave the whole me and Amy thing out of this. We're just friends. We've always just been friends, and that's where I'll leave that.
You know, what's funny is I stopped talking about that over a minute ago, but here you are, still talking about Amy. But anyways, let's move on to the next magnet.
You are so annoying, bro. Like, literally. Anyways, this is cool. Let's just get back to this video.
All right, so there we go. There was Sonic.EXE right there. I can tell because he had his crazy red eyes.
Oh, here we go. What's this gonna be? Is this a body or is this like a leg? I don't really know what this is.
That's definitely the torso, 2 arms, and now here comes the legs.
I'm telling you, dude, this is so much fun to watch. Oh, right there, in the middle of Sonic.EXE, and on the end is that? I think that's, yeah, it's Metal Sonic over there.
Can you imagine? They're stacking all these, and then they put them just a little too close together, and then they all smash into one piece.
I'm just surprised, like, they're not doing that right now. Like, look, we're only, like, a couple of, like, not even an inch apart, and, like, I feel like we should all be, like, connecting together, you know?
One question I have is, are the magnets like more powerful when you put them together like that, or do they still have like the same power?
I'm just curious, like, is this 4 different, oh yeah, I get it now. It's 4 different forms of me. So it's regular me, Sonic.EXE, Super Sonic, and then there's Metal Sonic over here. Okay, it took me a second.
I can't believe it took you that long to figure that out, but hey, you know, we're just watching a video here. Okay, so now I think they're gonna bring out the giant magnet and we're gonna versus them.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I don't know which one I like more. I'd like to say probably the Sonic.EXE one's got the most detail, but then again, I think this one looks really good too.
Hey, I wonder if they're turning those things around by having a giant magnet under the table and twisting it around. You think that's how they do it?
No, I don't think so, bro. I think it's just like a little circle thing they just move around.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Did you see how fast those things got destroyed? Those magnets must be so powerful.
Just imagine if like humans were made out of metal like that, and then they had something like we would just like humans would go towards a piece of metal. Like that'd be pretty wild.
That would be wild. And
I think it's one case that I'm happy that I'm just not made out of magnets. Like I think that's just a really nice thing.
Yes, I think that's a wonderful thing. But that video was amazing, and I say very entertaining, but almost as entertaining as this video over here. Have you guys seen this one yet?
You guys have gotta click this video. Literally, it's one of my favorites. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. You guys have gotta click on it.